the time, if you're dating a girl or hanging out with a girl and she don't pull her wallet out, not even once, do not fuck with her. Do not talk to her. Do not date her, because she don't like you like that. Facts. She don't like, because if a woman really likes you, she gonna spend some money on you.
Seen this trend online that boys are claiming is called the phase of starting to hate your girlfriend. You haven't really seen anything, which is why I kind of want to get like your reaction. What is it on TikTok? It started off with a Twitter thread, I think, because you know when the girls started coming out with all of their like girl math, the boys were like, well, this is our boy math, like the phase of starting to hate your girlfriend. Someone goes, when the problem asks, what's the problem? I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm just like, some of these are like genuinely really, really bad. When you can't let her go because you haven't found her replacement. So when she says good morning and you just start feeling nauseous. Oh my God. Oh, this one's really bad. When she tells you she loves you and you have to say it back. When you get a notification and you think it's from women you actually want, but it's just her. Who are these people?
Somebody on this app the other day said something so profound and I just can't stop thinking about it. She said, if it's meant to be, you can't mess it up. But if it's not meant to be, you can't fix it. And I am claiming this energy, and it is my new life mantra.
I sent a man a picture of me drinking my coffee this morning. He sent me back a video of his dick. So.
Men with no hose. Where are you? 1 second, baby. I got you. Let me show you what it looks like. Nope, not in here. Hey, baby. What you doing?
Curing models.
Curing models for what? It looks very nice. You gonna be here for a while?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Love you.
Love you.
Do you remember the British guy is dating someone? Yes. I definitely think that I will stay alone forever. My God. What to say? I don't know. I don't know. What's the problem? It's me, or I'm brilliant. I work a lot. I stay in shape, even if I'm 40 years old. I scare men, something like that. I don't understand. Maybe I should just be less clever or less beautiful, something like that, to be able to have a boyfriend.
And I've been crying all day because I got sad. I can't, like, I've been single my whole life. It's just too much. Like, it's too much. I can't do it anymore. There are some people out there who they're not interested in a relationship and they want to be by themselves. But like, that's not me, and that's never been me. I have always wanted to be in a relationship, even though I've never been in one. At a certain point, it gets like really sad doing things alone. Like, everyone I know is in a relationship right now. I feel like I've always been alone, and I don't want to be, and I don't understand why this is happening to me.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a
Hey, I would like a husband, please. Any husband. Oh, no. I would like him to have certain qualities. I want him to be attractive, but not cocky. Smart, but not academic or anything like that. Ambitious, but not too much of a workaholic. He's loyal, but I don't want him to be boring. He's dependable, but he also likes adventure. He loves to travel. He's charming. He's funny. He preferably speaks 3 languages and is super cultured. And I mean, I think that's about it.
Right. And what are you bringing to the table?
I'm sorry, me? I don't understand.
What qualities are you offering him?
Well, I mean, this isn't about me. I mean, this is about you giving me what I want.
It is not required of me to make your plate, right? Like, I am not your mom. I'm not required to clean up after you. I'm not required to cook for you. I'm not required to do anything for you, right? Because you did not come out of me. I'm not your mom.
This is why women are single. They don't want to please a man. They want to please themselves. And when you please yourself, you end up what? Lonely.
No, because men will be like, I'm not ready to commit. What's the rush? And literally be 40. 40. Like, what's the rush? I don't know, your life expectancy? That's all.
I must be pretty weak-willed because all it took was falling in love with a man, and now I'm like, not really. I mean, I'm a feminist, but like, kind of. I don't really need my maiden name. I don't really need it. I like your last name better anyway. Like, I'll just take that. I know he can do his own laundry. I know that he can clean the house, but I want to do it for him. I want to cook all his meals. I want to make sure he's getting all his whole grains, all his vegetables. I want to make sure he's getting all that protein. He has not asked any of this of me. It just kind of naturally kicks in. Like, these instincts just kind of come out of like, oh, now I have to take care of you when you're sick. Oops, I made you breakfast and it fits all of your dietary requirements. My bad. I think I got possessed by a housewife. Is that what happens when you just get possessed? What's the equivalent for men? What do you turn into? Do you turn into like a father? I don't know. It's growing up is strange.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man.
My Roman Empire is the fact that when I was growing up in the early to mid 2000s, my dad only worked one job and my mom was a stay-at-home mom for 90% of my life. And we were really lucky, and my dad made about $100K at his job, and that was enough to support a family of 4 on 7 acres of land plus build our own house. And now that I'm an adult living on my own, I'm single, I have no kids, I can barely even afford rent. Their mortgage payment was $790. I make 60% of what my dad made in the early 2000s, and he was supporting a family of 4 on his solo salary of $100K, and I can't even support myself on a salary of just under $60K. Like, make it make sense.
Ladies, you really do not even need to ask a real man for help. Like, they offer, they take care of it. They instinctually know, and they just handle it. They are natural problem solvers. They want to solve the problem. So if you go to him with a little problemo, done. A real man, handled. Handled. How much you need? What do you need? What do you need from me? What do you want? How can I make it better? How can I fix this? How can I fix this so that way you can go back to being the happy, fun, loving, stress-free person that I know and want you to be?
But you know, news is slow when they let Mia Khalifa ruffle some feathers with marriage advice. Holy shit. But look, man, if you have not heard it, I'm going to go ahead and play it for you, and then we're going to get into my opinion. Because, yes, Mia Khalifa is out here giving marriage advice.
We're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your fucking life. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Period. Do you want to be stuck with someone?
Yep, that's right. That is Mia Khalifa dropping her marriage advice that has that internet in an absolute frenzy. And yes, you can bet it, men run into their microphones to talk about why women deserve less. But look, I'm not here to do that, man. You know, at the end of the day, I respect everybody's opinions, and you know, everybody's got a different walk of life. But I will say this, man, moments like these, things like this is why I miss Kevin Samuels. I know a lot of you getting ready to click off of the video because I said that, but when that man was sitting there spitting all of this gold and facts and saying all these different things that now people who are noticing that he's gone and can no longer copyright his, he no longer copyrighting them, they're taking his same talking points, taking the way he delivered things and just changing it ever so slightly so that's a little bit more packageable, and you guys are eating it up like these people are saying something new and profound, and they're just not. It's one of the reasons why I don't listen to a lot of those types of podcasts anymore, because a lot of you are really just out here regurgitating Kevin Samuels' talking points. But one talking point that he stressed when he was alive, and a lot of you ate him up for it, was the statistic that women are the number one filers for divorce. And when he sat there and tried to tell you that men are more likely to fight for their families and more likely to stick through a tough relationship than women are, you guys ripped him a new one. Now, again, I'm not here to debate anecdotal experiences. I'm not here to debate with people about, oh, well, I fought with my marriage for 10 years and and all of that. Look, that's great. I understand that. But I'm not going off of individual experiences when there are statistics that prove every single day of something being a fact or just something that's just your own general experiences, right? If the facts say that if you go outside with something metal on top of your head while it's thunderstorming, there is going to be an XYZ chance that you're going to get struck by lightning, I'm going to listen to that statistic than the person that's been saying, well, I've been doing it for 10 years and it never happened to me. Like, I'm not going to listen to that person. I'm going to listen to the person that said, hey, look, if you take your dumb ass outside with something on your head that's metal, the chances of you are going to getting struck is very high. I'm listening to that, not the one person that just happened for it to not happen to for 10 years. And so again, just because you weren't the reason that you had a divorce in your family doesn't change the fact that women are the number one filers. And then you guys wonder why you're meeting more and more men who don't see the point in marriage, because there's a lot of men that see things and know women who think like that think like, hey, fuck these dudes. If he's not who you want, if he's not who you want him to be, if he's not doing the work, if he's not leave his ass. And it's like, but if the shoe was on the other foot and the man did the woman like that, he'd be all kinds of X, Y's, and Z's. And so most men are avoiding the hoopla and just saying, look, we could just kick it. We could be in a relationship, we can just kick it, but all that paperwork, all of that going down to the courthouse and all of this different type of shit, fuck that, because at the end of the day, it's not set up for me, because I can still feel, I can be wanting to be with you for the rest of my life, but you might be wanting to be with me on Monday, and then if you feel like you want to leave on Tuesday, it's simple for you to just go down there and just file and do what you gotta do, and then you can more than likely walk away with half of my shit. And that's why a lot of men don't want to do this marriage shit. And so when y'all women are sitting around on y'all soapboxes with y'all wine glasses talking about why ain't no good men out here or why men don't want to get married, check your friends list, check your friend circle, ask how many of them want to get married. Now ask them when's the last time they actually fought for a relationship to work? When's the last time they actually did their work? When's the last time they went to therapy to make sure that they're not going to their relationship with baggage? And the same thing with men, because it's not just women. Men are doing shit out here too that does warrant divorce. But same thing with men. Guys, when you're sitting around with your beers and shit and watching the game, talk to your guys. What are they doing to make sure that they're the right men that deserve to get married? And then we can really have a real conversation. But I'm not surprised Mia Khalifa thinks this way. I'm not surprised. Again, I think it's a lot of women that think like that. And again, I'm not going to totally rip her for that, because in my personal opinion, I do think outside of just leaving marriages, I do think that her way of viewing marriage is in the right track, because I think that is extremely weird. And I think it's extremely ass backwards that people are more willing to carry a baby for 10 months and risk the possibility of death than to get married. And I never understood that. I think there's a lot of people that look at marriage scarier than childbirth. And so you'll have people that are willing to pop out a baby 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times for a dude before they're willing to sit down and say, no, look, let's get married. Well, I don't want to get married. Oh, I'm scared of marriage. Well, what if it don't work out? Well, Well, shit. If you don't work out with the dude, you have a tie between the both of you for 18 years minimum. So you rather risk 18 years than just maybe even just 2 years of marriage and then just go through a divorce? I don't know, man. Shit sounds weird. But y'all let me know what y'all think down.